Atlanta and the Bulls, two very inconsistent teams. Um, who do you have advancing? The Hawks got Trey Young back. That's their superstar was out for like a month, something like that.
Yeah. So the Bulls and the Hawks. Man, I have the Hawks.
The Hawks.
I have the Hawks winning.
Yeah, I know the Rosen has been going off as of late. For sure he's gonna be a factor. Trey Young, I don't know. You know, he has played a couple games already since coming back from that finger surgery that he had. Um, Man, this one's interesting, man. It could go either way, but I agree. I agree. I'll go with the Hawks advancing. But you know, it's ninth and 10th, man. It's really anyone can take it, man.
Yeah. Either way, if the Hawks win, they're gonna have to go up against either the Heat or it could be the
Or the
Pacers. It could be the
Sixers.
Sixers.
Even the Magic.
Or the Magic. To be
Yeah.
honest, but whoever they come up against out of those teams, I think the Hawks are gonna lose regardless.
Now from those four that you said, right? The
Mhm.
Heat, Sixers, Pacers, and Magic. Who do you have as the strongest team from that pack?
Man, whoo.
Think about it, man. You got the Magic, right? They got Banchero. And they're in the fifth spot right now, as of now. Um,
I would probably say, man,
the Pacers, you know, with Halliburton, that addition of Siakam.
yeah, man, 76ers. I mean, Embiid just got injured
He just
again,
got
I
injured
think.
again. He's really the X factor amongst all these teams. This team of a four pack, he's really the X factor because if he's healthy, ain't nobody stopping the Sixers, bro.
Yeah. Ah, man, it's.
Maybe the Heat.
I'd probably say the strongest out of them would probably be. I mean, not even the Heat, man.
Hey, the Heat once the playoffs start, bro. Once the playoffs start, you know what time it is. Butler time.
Jimmy
Jimmy
buckets.
buckets, man. Playoff
Man.
Jimmy. Playoff Jimmy. He's waiting. Playoff Jimmy.
I would probably say maybe the 76ers. Probably the strongest
76ers,
one.
Yeah. For me, yeah, it's between the Sixers and the Heat, because like I was telling you, once the playoffs start, playoff Jimmy just goes off, man.
Goes off.
This man, it doesn't matter if he's the 10th, ninth, 8th, 7th seed. He can take a team to the finals by himself.
As
which
of
is
right
crazy.
now, it's looking like the 76ers and the Heat for the other play-in.
As of now, yeah.
Look, whichever one of those two loses,
Oh man.
they're going to beat the Hawks.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the
Yeah,
Hawks.
they're gonna beat the Hawks.
They're going to beat the Hawks. There's no way.
Yeah. Unless you have a monster game from both Trey Young and
And DeJounte.
DeJounte, which it could be
It
done,
can.
but you rarely see something like that, man. Both of them going off.
Yeah.
You rarely see that.
It's true.
But yeah, man. Yeah. It's looking like it's gonna be the Sixers and the Heat. So yeah, and then from there, right? You said you have either the Sixers or Heat, either or defeating the Hawks.
Correct. Yep.
Right. Okay. And the first seed is locked since, man, I don't even remember when they locked it, but the Celtics, they are looking like the champions, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're looking like the champions. They have a rested Porzingis, healthy Porzingis, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
A very well rested Tatum, a very well rested Jaylen Brown in form. Yeah, they've been ready to go.
Derek White in
man.
form.
Derek White, yeah, man. They have, of course, the veteran Al Horford. Yeah, they're just ready, man. I believe that whoever they get first, they're gonna knock them out. Probably a gentleman sweep. Doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Whoever,
matter who
I'm
it is,
telling you,
man.
whoever go, and it's gonna be somebody good that's gonna go up against the Celtics
Damn,
from that
yeah.
A seed.
Yeah, damn. Wow,
Yeah.
man. It could even be potentially the Sixers, right? The Heat.
The
They could
Sixers or the
potentially go up
Heat.
against the Celtics.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Potentially.
that's one of the big teams that is gonna go out in the first round.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Bulls, Hawks, thank you for coming. You're not coming out
Nope.
from that first round. And then the Bucks just lost Giannis for 2 weeks, so it's gonna be on Lillard. All pressure is gonna be on Lillard and Doc Rivers. Middleton, I'm not sure how healthy he is. I'm not sure, man. I know they manage his injuries, but man, it's looking to me like he's really not healthy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he
Yeah.
has some type of injury and he's still not over it. But
It's a
yeah,
lingering injury.
yeah,
The
lingering
Bucks,
injury.
yeah, they'll come up against either, as of right now, the Sixers or the Heat. And I feel like, I mean, look, the Bucks, man, they could get eliminated by
They
them.
could. They done it before.
Yeah, they got eliminated last year, I believe, right? By
Yeah,
Jimmy.
yeah, yeah. So Jimmy knows what it takes, man, to
Jimmy
take
knows
him
what
out.
it takes.
And the only difference this year, well, obviously, is Lillard, right?
Yeah,
And I don't know, man. I have more questions for Lillard than answers this
he
year.
should have just gone to Miami.
Man, isn't that funny?
Yep.
He could put the Heat and the Bucks, right? The two teams that were going for Lillard. Now they might meet here in the playoffs. Another chance for Jimmy Butler to, tell the whole league, I don't need any one of you.
Yep.
That's Jimmy Butler, man. That's
Jimmy
playoff
buckets,
Jimmy.
ice cold Jimmy.
But if they do get a healthy Giannis back though, if they don't have him, I gotta go with the Heat. With the Heat, I go with the Heat taking them out. Um, but if Giannis is back, I can see the Bucks advancing. I can see the
Okay.
Bucks advancing. Um, yeah, I see the Bucks advancing, man. And then potentially, as of now, bro, the Knicks and the Pacers, with the Knicks having home court advantage. Do you see the Pacers having at least a shot?
Man,
Against,
I do think they have a shot against the Knicks, but I have the Knicks winning.
yeah, Jalen Brunson has been balling.
Yeah. I
This
feel like the
year,
Knicks
man.
have a pretty good team this year.
Yeah, they have a solid squad. They don't have Julius Randle back, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It,
They've been playing good without him.
yeah. You know what? They have. When he went
Mhm.
down,
I think they've started playing better.
yeah, man,
They
it's like
started playing
yeah,
better,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And Brunson he turned it
turned
up a
it up,
notch, man.
yeah.
He's playing like a superstar right now. That man is a walking bucket, ladies and
Mhm.
gentlemen. Respect for Brunson. I think he's earning every ounce of respect.
They have Josh Hart playing good right
Josh
now too.
Hart, yeah.
DiVincenzo.
They're like Iron Man.
They
man.
got
They
Mitchell
play-
Robinson back from injury.
That's gonna be important.
Mhm.
Yeah, those.
They even have that youngster going off, Miles McBride, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's been balling
He's
as
been
of late.
balling out too.
Yeah, so they have a pretty decent deep team, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like they can beat the Pacers.
Yeah.
The Pacers, look, Halliburton dropped. He dropped that level where he was at in the beginning of
Yeah.
the season, man. Slowly, like
Yeah.
you started seeing it.
Yeah. After
Slowly.
the hamstring injury, I feel like that's when it did affect.
That could be, yeah. That kind of
his,
altered his
performances.
performances.
And then I also, I do question a bit the Siakam trade because it's working out, but I don't think it's working out to maybe how they thought it was gonna work out. It hasn't taken off,
No.
at least not as of yet. Miles Turner, I mean, he's Miles Turner, great perimeter, great center that likes to go out and to the perimeter, but he's not a great defensive player, at least not to me. But he could also be from time to time. He could also be a good defender. So yeah, I got the Knicks advancing maybe in 5 or 6. I just don't see the Pacers taking this one from them. And then of course you got the Cavaliers and the Magic. That's a pretty even matchup, man. With the Cavs as of now having home court advantage.
I have the Cavs winning. If Donovan Mitchell is healthy, I have the Cavs winning.
Yeah, and they have their team pretty much healthy, man. They have Mobley back. He was injured. Sorry. They have Garland going off, of course. They have Jared Allen, who had a solid year. He began the season with an injury, but he came back and he came back strong, man. It took him a little time to get healthy, but man, once he took off, yeah, Jared Allen was Jared Allen.
They have a pretty good bench too. They have what's his name? Karis LeVert.
Yeah.
They have
baller.
Isaac Okoro, whatever his
Okoro,
name.
yep.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's solid.
Yeah.
And then they have somebody else. What's that guy's name? Max Strus.
Oh, Strus too.
Strus.
Great backup. Yeah, he's a good backup, man.
Hey, so I feel like the Cavs, they can make it. I mean, if they make it to the next round, they're gonna run up against the Celtics for sure. For sure.
And you know what? I mean, we're not that far ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, Cavs. I got Cavs.
Cavs.
I
Yeah.
don't know how many games, but I got Cavs.
Yeah. I'll pick. I'll say 5-6 games. 5-6 games. Cavs. And now let's move on to the Wild Wild West, man, where things are just getting hotter and hotter and hotter per day. This, ladies and gentlemen, it's perhaps the toughest division, not division, conference from both, and it shows in the numbers and the stats and the teams. Let's begin with the playing. As of now, you have the Kings versus the Warriors with one game left. The Kings versus the Warriors and the Lakers against the Suns. That's the matchup that it's looking like as of now.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockets, thank you for coming. Like we said, you gave it a good try towards the end to try and make the play-in. But from the Warriors and Kings, who would you have advancing, man?
I have the Warriors advancing.
Yeah.
Out of that
Out of those two.
out of those two,
Yeah.
I have the Warriors advancing.
Yeah. I'll have the Warriors advancing too.
The Kings, they're injury prone.
They're injury prone, and like we said last year, they're injured right now, man. I mean, unless a bonus and D Fox or one of them has a monster game, or if both, even better, man. I just don't see it, man. But
Yeah, yeah.
the
I mean, they could
Warriors,
take out the Warriors.
They
Who
could.
knows?
They could.
Who
I mean,
knows?
there's
But-
a reason why they're 10th, bro.
But if they beat the Warriors, they're not gonna beat the next team that they're gonna have to face, which is either gonna be the Lakers or the Suns.
Yeah, yeah, they're taking them out. They're
Yeah.
taking them out. Which is the other matchup potentially, the Suns and the Lakers. The Lakers play well against the Suns, and
Yeah. In one game, I have the Lakers winning.
yeah, I man, yeah, I will have to agree, man. Yeah, yeah, I just don't see the Suns doing it. The Suns are closing out the season pretty well. They're saying goodbye to the season on a good note. But so are the Lakers. So are the Lakers.
Yeah.
They have taken care of business, and in the last few games, and they're closing out the season strong, which is when you wanna be playing good. That's when you want to play your best basketball at the end of the season. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pick the Lakers over the Suns if they end up playing against each other, and I do have a question about these Lakers. AD has been healthy this whole season, right? But if in the next matchup the Lakers end up against the Kings, I don't see the Lakers beating the Kings if the Kings can somehow defeat the Warriors. Would you agree or disagree the Lakers not defeating the Kings if they were to match up?
Yeah, if they were to match up, no, I feel like I have the Kings beating the Lakers, to be honest.
Is AD, as great as he is,
He's gonna get shut out by Sabonis.
yeah, it's because I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a style. I don't know if it's just a mental thing now or a combination of things. But their matchups are just always in favor of Sabonis.
Yeah, as of right now, though, I don't have the Kings making it
Yeah.
past the Warriors. So if the Warriors win, I got them. In the facing the Suns between the eighth seed.
Yeah.
And I have the Suns beating the Warriors, so the Suns are gonna be eighth seed, Lakers are gonna be seventh seed,
Oh, okay.
and then I have the Suns going up against the Nuggets lost yesterday, so I don't even think they could get first seed anymore.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they could get first seed anymore. It's either gonna be between the Timberwolves or OKC.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I'm lying. It's down to one game. Yeah. Never mind. Anyone?
One game. One game,
Yeah.
bro. So we all gonna tune in to the last games of the season because it's important on the seeding. It could change and alter a lot of things. Though the Lakers don't want to face the Nuggets. They'll be tuning in. They don't want those Nuggets in the first round if they somehow make the playoffs. You don't want the Nuggets.
It's crazy. Even if the Nuggets come in second, and the Lakers coming in seventh, they're gonna face each other, man.
You know what? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Just
But
avoid the Nuggets.
Avoid the Nuggets. I don't know who plays first. I gotta check the schedule. I don't know who
Mhm.
plays first. I know the games begin at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Sunday. Man, it's gonna be a crazy, crazy ending to the season, man. Literally down to his last game, even in the playing. It's coming down to
Yeah,
that last
it's
game.
gonna be crazy. The
A
bracket
lot of
right now.
drama.
Yeah. So again, man, I have the Suns in eighth, Lakers in seventh.
Right.
So as of right now, let's say OKC comes in first, they'll be playing the Suns, and then we have the Wolves against the Lakers, 2-7. The Nuggets versus the
Whoa.
Pelicans and the Clippers. I believe the Clippers and the Mavs are already sealed, right?
Yeah, that's
That's
sealed.
sealed
That's
already.
sealed. Who do you have advancing from there?
I have the Mavs.
The Mavericks.
I have the Mavs.
Wow.
I think they can get it done. And you know what? You know what's crazy? As of right now, how it's looking like,
What is crazy?
they kind of have a better route to get to the
The
Western
the
Conference Final.
the bracket, right? The
Let's
way it's
say they
designed.
beat the Clippers. Okay. They'll go up against whoever wins out of A seed and OKC. Eighth
Right.
seed, I do have the Suns. I feel like the Suns could beat OKC in 7.
They could. Very, very
So
realistically, yeah, they could.
realistically, I have them beating OKC. And man, they come up against the Mavs. The Mavs could take out the Suns.
They could take out the Suns.
They could take
man.
out the Suns.
Yeah. So that's a scenario that could
That's a
happen.
scenario.
Unfortunately for you, I have the Clippers advancing, bro.
Oh
I have
man.
the Clippers. I feel like a healthy Clippers, that which they are. Um, they've been preparing for this series for about a week. The moment that I saw that they were not playing Kawhi and then George and Harden, they also started to rest. I thought to myself, oh, they're preparing for whoever that fifth seed is
battle.
going to be. And they've been preparing for Doncic. However, like you said, Doncic is Doncic, man. That's perhaps the MVP of this season, man. He just carries that whole load of offense. Kyrie Irving, I mean, he's been a baller, man, this year. I know some people question him, question some things outside of the court, but when you put that man inside that court, there's nobody stopping him, man.
Yeah.
Um, I
So you have the
have
Clips.
I have the Clips in 7, but I do
Okay.
have them going 7, man. And then, well, same scenario, right? If they meet the Suns, I mean, they could go either way right there too. Um, so we'll see what happens though, man. Tomorrow we're tuning into these last games, and as of now, you have the Nuggets in 3rd facing the Pelicans in 6.
Nuggets. Come on, man. I don't even gotta talk about it.
Bi is coming back, like I said,
Man,
man.
I don't care
He's
who
gonna play tomorrow.
I don't care who the Pelicans get and Nuggets in 4. All right, that's a
Damn,
sweep.
that's harsh.
That's a sweep, man.
That's harsh though, man. Not even one game,
Not even one game, man. The Pelicans are
Bro.
gonna get swept.
bro.
By the
But you know
Nuggets.
they were playing better before Ingram went out.
Yeah, but he's been out for a while, so
Man, yeah, that is true though. When you come back from an injury,
Mhm.
there's questions,
come on, man. I don't think anybody can stop Joker. I don't think anybody on there can stop playoff Jamal Murray.
He's been resting too.
He's been resting. Well, he's been injured too, but
yeah.
Nuggets in 4.
So before we move on to the next one, because I do have the Nuggets advancing too. Not in a sweep though. I do give the Pels
One game.
one game. And
Okay, gentlemen sweep.
do you think though that Zion can finally break that from that shell, because we don't know Zion in the playoffs. We haven't seen that real side of him yet. If he somehow takes out the Nuggets, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but this is the chance for Zion to show us his true arrival into the NBA. Do you think he has it in him though? Based on what you've seen this year, let's just say he's been healthy this year. Is that fair to say that he's been healthy? I know
Yeah, he's been healthy, but no, not this year.
Not this year. Yeah, I feel
Not
like
this year.
they have the Pels have had an okay season. I mean, no one's expecting them to take the first or second seed. Although at the beginning of the season they were in first, but then of course injuries started to happen, and then they drop, and now here we are, them in the 6th seed facing the Nuggets. Yeah, I'll have the Pels winning one game against the Nuggets at home, but
Okay.
eventually Yeah, the Joker should be too much.
It should
And
be
Jamal.
it should be too easy for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a walk in the park. These are the defending champs, bro.
Mhm.
And no,
Definitely.
the Pels, no, it's just not going to happen, man. By the way, Jokic, he's still to a lot of people the MVP. Matter of fact, I think to most people he's the MVP this season.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
If he would have won it last year, that's 4 in a row. If he wins it this year, of course, that's crazy, man. But yeah, man, the Joker. Good luck. It's between him and Doncic, maybe even Shy, in that MVP race. But nevertheless, yeah, the Nuggets, man, and of course now here we are, the Timberwolves, right? Again, the seeding could change tomorrow with the results, but as of now, as things stand right now, they're in the second seed. They're in the second seed, and they could potentially face the Lakers, right?
Or the Suns.
Or the Suns. If there's a matchup, if I'm both of these teams, I want this matchup.
Yeah.
They don't have Cat right now, and
He may be
he's
back.
essential. He may be back, but
Maybe
if I'm these two teams, I want the Wolves. I want that smoke. I think they can take out the Wolves, either the Suns
I think
or the
so
Lakers.
too. Yeah, I think so too. But I in game 7,
7 games.
7 games.
Damn, that's gonna be Minnesota though.
I know, but hey,
Damn,
they gotta
you don't
go.
want that. You don't want that though, man. You don't want to go to.
They
7.
gotta go in there and beat them, man. That's the way you win chips. You gotta beat
Now-
them at their house.
Now another thing too could happen. Let's say I'm gonna use both scenarios. Let's say the Lakers advance, Durant and the Suns get eliminated. What does this mean for a player like Durant? Like you're in the play-in. You have a very talented squad, a three-headed monster in the Suns, but now you've been eliminated in the play-in. Is it time to start questioning yourself? You know, is this it for me? I have a super team and can't even get out of the plane. He's not getting any younger next year. He's still the sniper, man. He's still KD. But yeah, easy money sniper, man. Is it time for him to start thinking about, damn, my time is coming?
Talk about retirement or joining another team, man. Where he could
Joining
win something.
another team? Dang, nah, man.
Where
Nah,
he
that'll
could win
be too
something.
much, bro. That'll be too much, man.
I mean, look, he's not gonna win anytime soon with
with Beal,
none of that, man.
Booker really disappointed me this year, man. Regardless of, whether they make it into the playoffs or not, he had an awful season
Yeah,
based
they have
on
no
my
defense.
expectations from him. And of course, now the other thing that could happen is that LeBron James doesn't come out of this of the play-in. Is
It's
it
a lot
that
of
time?
scenarios. Yeah, a lot of scenarios that's gonna go on, and man, we just gotta wait and see. Just gotta wait and see. Tomorrow's game, Sunday's games, is gonna say it all.